So Nadia chose to dox somebody on stream, and if you don't know who Nadia is, she is a COD streamer. More specifically, she plays Warzone, and she has been accused of cheating for a very long time due to clips like this one.
Just know that I don't support it. I don't support. Oh my God.
Wait, did Nadia cheated?
Nadia cheated! She cheated! Nadia cheated on the game.
Now, to be honest, she does seem to know where people are very well, but I've played literally like 5 rounds of Warzone. I have no clue how the game actually works on like a more technical level. She's played a lot more than me, so I don't know that she's cheating, but a lot more people who are a lot more qualified have been accusing her of cheating. And when she went to go play at a public event, she ended up sucking. So, you know, it's a bit of a toss-up, but that's not actually why I'm here to talk to you today. What she ended up doing was getting a dono from a hater who was calling her out. And she gets a lot of hater donos, people being like, you're a cheater, you look like, what's it called, somebody called her a geezer, somebody called her like a human bitmoji, things of that nature. Just annoying trolls. It's the internet, you're gonna deal with that. It really shouldn't faze you, especially if you get to this level where you're streaming every day. It's literally your job, and that's just a drawback of the job. But we get to this clip.
$1 to me and they'll hate. So I just want to say, Daddy Slayer, I know you used your name as Daddy Slayer, and you said enjoy using cheats.
Oh, also, I forgot, Nadia got banned for 5 hours because of this. 5 hours, dude. 5 hours.
But what you don't know is that when you send me money on PayPal, it actually gives me your full name. So Charlie, thank you for the $1 dono, Charlie. I hope that for whatever reason, you find actual time to do something in your fucking life, because now you look like a fucking idiot. Again, Charlie. In space, if anyone wants to know. Don't know, appreciate that. That will go towards my McDonald's Happy Meal fund. Appreciate that again, man.
So she doxes somebody and then has the audacity, by the way, shout out to Dumpy for the clip, but she has the audacity to say his name twice, then spell it out. She wants harm in some form or fashion to come to this person, okay? There's no other reason for her to give this person's name and then be like, SMITH. Like, what do you think she's doing in this moment? She wants people to send him gifts? No, she wants people to go after this person in some way. Probably call their job, say that they're a bad person. That's probably the extent that she wants it to go to. But what if it goes farther? What if somebody, is a pseudo Frank Hassel and they show up to his house? What if they assault him? That's on you for putting his information out there. There are crazy people on the internet, okay? And you decide, all right, the best thing to do in this situation is simply to just put the information out there and come what may. Because you shouldn't put a hate don't know out there on the internet. Now, do I think this guy should have attached his name to a hate don't know? No. But do I think he deserves to have his personal information out there publicly? No, of course not. And another thing that I haven't seen a lot of people mention, this could really start to hurt, Twitch streamers' pockets, because this is a thing that people started to see with DSP. He ended up leaking somebody's personal information that he got through a PayPal payment through Twitch. That led to people trusting him less and donating to him less. Obviously, you shouldn't be giving money to people that you think are going to dox you, but that threat is going to be in people's minds more, and they're going to be less likely to donate. So it's not just this guy that she's affecting. Now, Asmongold came out and he actually had a pretty good take on the situation. Recently, I made some comments regarding the Nadia anime doxing a donator because they said she was a cheater in a video game. Doxing someone on Twitch should result in an indefinite ban. I stand by everything I said. I'm actually livid that this is even a conversation. Now, if you don't know, I've actually came out and said that I don't like some of the things that Asmongold has said, which is inevitable. But if you remember a while back, there was a whole Pokimane and its Gundam situation, and he had this honestly really bad take about the whole thing.
Totally alpha. So, this guy who looks like a Pixar animated character. Oh, God, I love this guy's face. He's like a gnome. Dude, he doesn't even have wrists. Good Lord. He can't wear a watch.
And
it's like, okay, yeah, that's really bad. Like, that's it's completely indefensible to do that. And you go around and you make jokes about other people's physical appearance like that. Yeah, I think that's completely inappropriate. I think not only should that video not be sponsored, it shouldn't be on YouTube.
So I ended up disliking him just off of that, but, you know, hey, maybe he's a broken clock, and this is one of the 2 times a day he's right. Or, you know, I just caught him on a bad day in that clip. But I'm glad that somebody with a big platform is being like, hey, this is wrong. Because, you know, I can, you know, yell from the nosebleeds all I want to, but, you know, the Twitch creators down on the field more than likely aren't watching my video and going, now that Jackson Doorknob thinks that her ban was lifted way too early, I think we should reban her. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you knew this, but Nadia only got banned for 5 hours. She was originally banned for like 2 weeks, and then they were like, ah, man, that's too harsh. You know, she doxed somebody, said their name, spelt it out to make sure that there was no type of confusion, any confusion whatsoever. But nah, she's good, okay? And if you think Twitch does not have favorites, you definitely have another thing coming. Nadia ended up putting out a statement where she said, got banned on Twitch for 14 days for sharing personal information, whatever that means. Cool. And of course, you can only reply at this point if you follow or are mentioned by her. Honestly, just trying to duck people calling her out. And if you go to the hidden replies, you can clearly see a lot of people are not happy with her and how she's been acting on the internet. Obviously, that's built up over people being mad about the fact that she has allegedly cheated in video games that they enjoy, which is understandable. And then she comes out and is like, oh yeah, I'm gonna dox somebody. So she really just dug her own grave here. Now, I saw a screen cap from somebody where they said, I can't stand all the grown men in here simping for her with this I got banned thread. She literally doxed a viewer. She should be permabanned. Enough hand holding. Is that a banned word? I'm not gonna get demonetized. This gang. We all know the cheats. We all know she cheats. The worlds are so small, dude. We all know she constantly breaks TOS for COD. Just get this cancer out. You should put this energy elsewhere. You sound obsessed. Dude, I hate this mindset of, oh, fan behavior. You're hating on this person. What a fan. You're just a fan. Oh my goodness. You're this. You're that. Also, that text is annoyingly small. I'll make it bigger in the video. But geez, I was stumbling over that a little bit. But anyway, like, just because somebody's calling someone else out, that doesn't mean that they're obsessed. Like, am I obsessed with Nadia? Am I obsessed with Hassan? Am I obsessed with... I almost said Ethan Piker, Ethan Klein, Keemstar. No, I'm not obsessed with any of those people, okay? I'm just talking about them because I feel a certain way about this or that. And that's exactly what this guy's doing. He's not doing anything wrong here. Then Jen Darling came out and she said, so Nadia reads and spells out the legal name of someone who sent her a dono, calling her a cheater, and gets a 6-hour ban. But I get a troll spamming my phone and trying to tell me my father had a heart attack, and I get a month ban for showing his fake number. Lol, thanks at Twitch. So again, Twitch plays favorites, okay? If I were to go on there and get a bit of a following, and then I did something like this, and then the tweet of me doing it blew up, I'm gone, chucked from the site, because Twitch plays favorites. If Myth doesn't stream on Twitch, but like if Hassan did something like this, he maybe gets like a 3-day ban just for optics, so that he can say, oh yeah, he's such a big streamer, but we still banned him. but he's fine. On some level, I can understand because Hassan is going to make way more money for the platform than I am. But at the same time, you can't come at people for doing something with, and throw the book at them and then turn around and see somebody else doing the same thing, but to a lesser degree, and just be like, oh, well, it is what it is, And the crazy thing about Nadia is the fact that she has connections to the point of where she's playing on stream with Odell Beckham Jr. Now, if you don't know who Odell Beckham Jr. is, just know he's pretty much one of the biggest sports stars in pretty much, I would say, well, definitely in the US. I don't know about the world, but he is very insanely popular. He had a crazy catch. He's a football player. Had a crazy catch in like 2014. Kids love him still to this day. And he took out time out of his very busy schedule because there's a lot of drama going on with him over in the NFL. He decided to play on stream with Nadia. That's how big she is. But this little dono made her decide, I'm going to go after this person and dox them just because they called me a cheater. Like, what goes through your mind to, honestly, it's just you not being able to take, somebody insulting you. I saw a video a while back of this girl. She got flipped off while driving, and she literally went home and started crying to her mother about it. Okay. And I can understand being upset about something, being mad that, someone was rude to you, but to the point of where you're crying over it. And she's essentially having the same level of reaction to where she's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you would say something to me. Now you look like an idiot because I'm going to dox you. Like, I don't know. It just doesn't sit right with me. And it doesn't sit right with a lot of people, which is why she's getting a deluge of criticism right now. But anyway, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, Merry Early Christmas. I'm going to keep saying that for the next, 11 days? Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to say it today and Christmas Eve. But anyway, goodbye.